Hello everyone, welcome to youtube.com/noblewoos. Today we're going to be talking about the new 16 plus experience that Woozworld is dropping very soon. But before we get started, I would love to thank 𝕎𝕠𝕠𝕫𝕝 and Noah Martinez for supporting my channel. Okay, I know I literally just posted a video, but this news article just dropped and I have very strong opinions. So I'm going to be sharing them with you guys because I'm just in awe. Alright, so the article says, "Hey Woozens, we have some important news to share about upcoming changes to Woozworld in the next few weeks. Woozworld will soon become a 16 plus experience. Don't worry, we'll walk you through what this means and why we're making this change." Why this change? Woozworld is celebrating its 16th anniversary this year. Over that time, many of you have grown up with us, and the community today is mostly made up of older teens and young adults. That's why we're evolving Woozworld to follow our audience and make sure the experience fits who you are now. A key driver behind this decision also came from your voices in the 2024 end-of-year survey. One of the strongest recurring messages was that the chat filter felt far too restrictive when trying to talk with others, since it was originally designed with a younger audience in mind. I'm reading this and I'm like, oh my gosh, this sounds so exciting. I know people have been asking for this for a long time. The chat filter is a little too much. And then it says, for Woozens 16 and over, if you're 16 or older, nothing about your favorite features is going away. You'll still have access to everything you know and love in Woozworld. The main difference you'll notice is in the chat filter. The filter will be much less strict than before. Everyday expressions that used to get blocked too easily should now go through. Some messages will still be blocked if they contain very inappropriate content or attempts to share personal information. This new filter is a work in progress. We'll keep adjusting it as we see how you use it and based on your feedback in the future. And I'm thinking, this is so good because it is really strict. You can't say my username. If you try to type in noblegarden with no space, it tags it. Or you can't say nobles, noble''s. That also gets tagged, which it shouldn't. So hopefully this fixes it. We know many of you are already young adults, and we trust you to use this freedom responsibly. But remember, even though the filter is less strict, bullying, hateful speech, harassment, or any other inappropriate behavior will not be tolerated. Our moderation systems and sanctions remain in place, and we are counting on you to set the right example and help keep Woozworld a respectful community. What's coming next for 16 plus? We're also planning for the future. In time, you'll see new ways to connect Woozworld with social media, like sharing directly to Instagram. These options aren't ready just yet, but they're on the way. Okay, cool. But this next part is what really got me. This is really what I have my strong opinions on because I think they're doing too much. I think it's not fair. For Woozens under 16, if you're under 16, your experience will be more limited. You'll still be able to play, create, and decorate, but we unfortunately have to remove most of the social feature. No more private chat, no Woozen access, no photo albums, no creating or sharing visual novels or trivias, and no social contests. You'll still be able to use a predefined list of public chat messages to communicate, but you'll only see other players' predefined chat messages in return, not the free chat from older Woozens. The good news is that the moment you turn 16, all of the social features will automatically unlock and you'll gain access to the full Woozworld experience again. I don't like it. That's what I have to say. I think it's very unfair. I think it's gonna ruin the game. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love Woozworld, but I just think they shouldn't be this strict with it because you're literally taking away pretty much all of the socialization in this game. No more private chat, no Woozen access, or photo albums? Those have been staples of the game since it has come out. Everybody has always been able to access those, and I don't think it's fair that people who are under 16 can no longer private chat people or post on their Woozen or take pictures on Woozworld with their friends. I understand restricting those or making them a little more safer, but completely getting rid of them? Girl, I just know everybody's gonna be so mad about this. And also, I'm saying this stuff as somebody that's over 16. This isn't even going to affect me, but I just feel like it's not fair. I feel like they're doing way too much. The no creating the visual novels and trivias and no social contests, I don't really get that either because those seem pretty safe to me, regardless. So that doesn't really make any sense to me. And the last part where they said you'll still be able to use a predefined list of public chat messages, but you won't have free chat, I think that might be the worst one of all. I really do. Because are you telling me that people on this game that are under 16, they won't be able to freely type out messages? Is that what that's saying? They'll have to pick from a list of phrases to communicate? And they'll only be able to see each other's? They can't see the people that can freely type, they can't see what those people are saying? This is going to ruin a lot. It's going to ruin a lot. Right now, I'm specifically thinking of games like theme games and stuff. This is gonna be a disaster. I really think this is gonna be a disaster, y'all. I don't even play theme games. But how are you gonna play theme games if you're under 16 with those new rules? Oh my goodness. How to check your age. Not sure how your account is set up? You can check your registered birthday anytime in the account section of your Woozn. If it says age over 16, you're all set. We know these changes are big and you want more information. These changes will make Woozworld a stronger community as it continues to grow with you and is open to new audiences. We will continue to work on these changes as the first release happens in the next few weeks for all of you. Thank you for celebrating 16 years with us, and here's to an older future. As for when the exact switch will happen, stay alert. The answer will reveal itself soon. So I'm very excited for everything that they're going to be changing for people over 16. I think that's great. I really do. But as I was saying earlier, I think what they're doing for people under 16 is a little too harsh. And it's going to affect the game a lot. It's going to affect it in many different aspects. And it's going to make things very difficult for people under 16 when it shouldn't be that hard. And again, like I said earlier, I totally understand restricting some of that stuff or making them a little bit more strict or more safe, adding new rules to those, but I think totally removing those features is just unnecessary. And if anything, I also feel like it's going to cause a lot of people to just make new accounts set as over 16, even if they're under 16, so then they can still chat with people normally. I want to know your guys' opinions on this. What do you think Woozworld should do? Do you agree with everything that they're doing? Or do you also think that it might ruin the game a little bit in some aspects? Do you think it might change the game for a lot of people? Well, it will, but do you think it's unfair? Maybe, I don't know, maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. Because sometimes I do that, or sometimes things just seem like they're going to be a lot worse, or maybe I'm misunderstanding what they're saying. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully it's not going to be that bad. But I'm still hoping. I'm still hoping that everything will be okay. Everything will be okay, for me at least. But if you're under 16, I don't know about that. I will definitely be making another video about this update when it fully releases in the game, but I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys about this news article announcing what they're going to be adding. So stay tuned for that video. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for this video. Bye-bye!